Hey guys, so we're back with more 15.
Yep.
Continuing our streak of videos without Corwin,
Yeah.
which are the best kind of videos.
We're yes, Corwin's not here to waste all our ammo.
One hell of a hangar.
And to not solve puzzles.
Yeah.
So the central elevator's through here.
So yeah, we're close to the end.
Pretty close.
Your Majesty,
I mean,
your precious
this is not
crystal
the final
awaits you.
dungeon.
Delighted
Mild
that
spoilers.
I will
But
take
we're
you
pretty
a
close.
stroll down memory lane.
Okay.
Of course, memories
Some kind of obsidian golem here. Oh, wait.
Yeah. It's Ravis.
Okay. What's he been infected with?
The Scourge. No, that's what it's actually called, the Star Scourge.
It looks like he freaking paid a visit to the Baker house and something stuck to him.
Really? I was expecting Venom jokes from you on that.
Oh, okay. I mean, it probably would have been if I was unaware of Resident Evil. Also, speaking of Venom, I mentioned it before, but
I know, he one-shotted the blind guy.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy that the death battle, that Screw Attack got all of Venom's stuff. You know, that... Because I would always complain to you that Venom could do all this stuff.
Yeah.
And just, I'd only ever seen him, you know, be strong and have Spider-Man powers.
Did you see that Fox is doing a Venom movie, despite the fact that they can't do any more Spider-Man movies?
Well, I mean, I like Venom
I mean,
better than Spider-Man.
not Fox, Sony.
Why does Ignis keep getting punked?
Well, he has like no health to begin with, but right now, but him being blind impacts his mobility, so he just can't dodge any of these attacks.
But I mean, that's cool because I've always liked Venom better than Spider-Man anyway.
I mean, I'm happy. I'm just surprised that they're making a movie about a Spider-Man villain when they can't have Spider-Man in the movie. And they can't make any more Spider-Man movies, period.
Yeah, but I mean, Venom's cool. Well, Venom can do so many things that it's easy to just put him in whatever situation you want and write a story around it.
Well, that's the thing. They're apparently going to try to make it like a psychological, like, horror-ish kind of movie. And oh wow, I don't have any Phoenix Downs.
Oh, well,
That's bad.
you've got a blind guy at least.
Yeah, thank God.
Oh, so I thought you were using Phoenix Down this whole time, but do they have some kind of window where you can
No,
patch them up before they get dead?
every time they get downed,
Oh, you have that much bar to...
yeah, they lose some of their maximum health, and when they have no more left, which keeps happening because Ravis keeps one-shotting everybody,
Right.
then they just die.
Oh, okay. But yeah, it was always a pet peeve of mine, you know, as somebody who has been, I guess, somewhat softly into superheroes when I was little, and I had the trading cards and all that. And so Venom was always a guy I liked from the very beginning.
Well,
And so I'd read about all the stuff he could do, and I was like, how come he's not doing it? Every time I'd see him in a comic or in a cartoon, I'm like, you know, why didn't he just turn his hand into a big old axe and like chop that? Or why did he turn invisible and like sneak around? Yeah. And I was just really satisfied that somebody acknowledged all the stuff that I've been trying to yell at people for years about.
yeah, I mean that's cool. It's nice to have your favorite hero done right.
Yeah. And I mean, he's not even my favorite, but I'm a fan.
I mean, he's like the closest you have to a favorite hero, isn't he?
Well, there's a handful that I like. I think off the top of my head, you know, I like Venom, I like Shadowcat, and I like Nightcrawler.
Really? Shadowcat?
Dude, phasing is awesome.
Yeah, but it's Kitty Pryde.
Phasing is another one of those things that is really awesome. much like how Venom just didn't get his stuff for no reason, Phasing has so much potential, and writers just don't explore the possibilities. I mean, I imagine for the same reason that they don't just have Flash go, you know, zip, I just solved all the crimes. Yeah. Like, but it's that kind of thing.
I know. I'm always hard on Kitty because she's one of Amber's favorite X-Men,
Oh, okay.
but also because like Kitty legitimately sucks. Like, I mean, she's one of those characters who suffered from being around when like comic book writers didn't know how to write women.
Yeah.
Like how the Invisible Woman had like a really cool power set, but wasn't allowed to do anything with it because she was just a silly woman in the 70s.
Yeah, that's another one. That's another one where, and it's really that kind of thing of just sort of not utilizing the potential of abilities is, it's no more, it's immensely done in Index and Railgun, those anime.
Well, I guess that's going to be an issue in any property where characters have like
Really cool abilities, I guess.
yeah.
But, yeah, like, Index and Railgun, and you're gonna have to, like, look those up, people, because I refuse to say their whole names. I know them, but it's dumb. Yeah, you've got people that just have really cool abilities where they write them really well, like, and it's really creative. Like, there's a guy that he can touch something and set it into motion. And his power is to make it so that inertia that it has cannot be altered or changed or stopped in any way.
Isn't that Accelerator or whatever?
No, that's the OP as hell guy whose power is math. And yeah, I mean, there's no excuse for Accelerator to lose, and I kind of hate it because they make him lose in the same way that Gilgamesh lost in what is it, Unlimited Blade Works. He's one of those guys that shouldn't lose, but is extremely cocky because he shouldn't lose, and so he loses because he just refuses to put forth effort.
Well,
You know?
I mean, I odd because I fucking hate Gilgamesh as a character.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, like, Gilgamesh is one of those guys where if he actually gave a crap
Yeah.
and didn't think that the peasants were beneath him, would never lose.
Yeah, that's also just another pet peeve that I have about like media, where I hate when you make a villain who's like unbeatable and they basically just end up losing because they have to lose for the hero to,
Yeah.
you know, for the story not to be over. Like, it's like
And it's even worse than them losing in some contrived way. It's them going, I'm not going to try. I will
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
one hand behind my back.
Yeah.
You know, this whole thing.
like Eisen was like way too broken
Yeah.
to be dealt with in Bleach, and
Yeah.
he just ends up being beaten because at some point, you know,
He decides-
Tedikubo had to move on to another villain.
Yeah.
Like, if you can't put in the effort to come up with an actual in-universe reason to beat your dude, you've done a shitty job.
Yeah. But,
And also because like the Epic of Gilgamesh is a really fantastic story,
yeah.
and Gilgamesh is just a turd.
I mean, he's textbook. He is textbook hateable because he's hateable because he's arrogant, and he's arrogant because he's just so much more powerful than everything.
Yeah.
That he becomes arrogant as a result. And while on the one hand, I like seeing a really powerful guy because it's cool to imagine that sort of thing, it's also just, you shoehorn yourself into making him have to lose for stupid reasons.
Yeah, powerful villains are cool, but
Yeah.
it's no fun if the heroes just win because friendship or something like that.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Like, there needs to be, you know, catharsis when you beat the guy. Like, yeah, the hero overcame him because of I mean, even if they just awaken, you know, they're Super Saiyan like bullshit.
Yeah.
Like that's still
There's
better.
something.
Yeah, that's still more. That's an ass pull, but it's still more fulfilling than and then the villain lost.
Yeah. I mean, literally. I mean, okay, you've seen Unlimited Blade Works, right?
I have not.
Oh, you're not? Okay.
No.
Well, there's absolutely the only reason Gilgamesh loses is because imagine you were in a fight and you had a button that you could push in your hand, and as soon as you push the button, you'd win. It was a I win the fight button.
Yeah.
And you just said, friggin' I wouldn't deign to use the button on you. I'm good enough to not have to do that. And that's why he lost.
That's dumb.
And the worst part is, he gets to the point where he finally goes, fine, I guess I'll just push the button. And in the middle of the animation of his thumb moving down to push the button, yet he loses. Anyway, sorry, go.
No. Like I want to keep talking about this, but I do want to point out that I really like this scene
Oh, okay.
because there's just too many demons to fight, and so now the bros are staying behind while Noctis runs off to try and, you know, end things.
Oh, I got you.
But we got to leave our buddies behind, and it's sad and it's emotional.
It's occasionally going into slow motion.
Well, that's because I keep like dodging shit.
Oh.
Hangar gate closing. Please stand.
But yeah, I mean, I can't stand it because it's always, you know, I like powerful villains because they're cool, but they always make them lose because if they don't keep their hand tied behind their back, it would be just too much of a hit to their pride, and it's like really annoying. And
Yeah, and I mean the way to beat Gilgamesh would have been for somebody's servant to be Enkidu, and he just
Yeah, right.
and he just has like an anti-Gilgamesh power. Like that would have been like in character. That would have been like totally appropriate
right.
on every level. But they just went, no, bullshit.
Yeah. And yeah, that's why Gilgamesh loses. That's why Accelerator loses.
I should have taken off the outfit before this.
Yeah, probably.
It's gonna ruin all the scenes.
Gate closed.
Because shit's gotten real now.
Die on me.
Like this is when the game gets like really good, like story. I mean, the game's been good for a while now, story-wise. But this is, I think, where this is when you start getting like the payoff for everything. And like,
It's fine. Just imagine that it's Rosita doing it.
should I change the outfit?
No. We've come this far, Alex.
All right, we'll finish it in the mariachi.
Friends are still alive.
I mean, I just saw them alive, so
Those who died,
You know.
do you ever wonder what went through their minds? Can you even recall their final words?
If anyone wants to play a really cool game about that particular subject, Fragile Dreams on the Wii was actually really good.
About what subject?
About what thoughts go through someone's minds the moment they die.
Oh yeah, yeah. I vaguely recall listening to you and I think George talking about it once, and I made some like jackass like English major like critique of it, even though I had no idea what I was critiquing.
But I mean, that's kind of...
You are knocked.
Okay, so it's story time now.
Oh, okay.
So hush. And we got XPs for that. So that's the crystal. What have we've been after all this time?
Oh, very good. It's a geode.
Yeah, it is. It's geodesic. I think that's what you call it.
Is that it? Huh. timed that really well.
He did. The crystal ate Noctis.
It did. Ah,
Doesn't even care.
yeah. Oh, dude, he had a pistol the whole time?
That's been his main weapon.
I've never seen him.
That's literally his primary weapon.
Only the hat remains.
Psych.
Heh.
I fucking love Arden. I think he's a fantastic villain.
Yeah.
Like that's just such a cool scene where he just lets them unload on him and doesn't even bother fighting back.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter. He doesn't give a fuck. They can't do anything to him. Like, that's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, it's Bahamut.
Yeah. Remember how I talked about Bahamut before?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, now we'll get to see him. The final of I already forgot what they're called. The Esper guys.
That's like the only bad card in Shadowverse.
Bahamut.
Yeah, it's kind of cancery.
Oh, bad in the fact in the
Bad
way
for the
it's-
game, yeah.
bad in the way that's really good.
The fate of this world falls to the King of Kings. His providence consecrated in the divine light of the crystal.
So that's Bahamut.
All right, he's not a dragon this time.
No, he's like a dragon knight.
So it is ordained, the revelation of Bahamut.
What is this place? Oh,
Well, I have to ask them. I mean,
Oh, you
I don't have to. This is like exposition time.
oh, okay.
I get to ask him both things until I'm tired of. I get to answer questions until I get tired of it.
Okay.
Shall arise and bring deliverance.
So, basically, what's going to happen here, so I don't have to keep asking all of the shit,
Yeah.
is the point of the crystal is to is to make the prospective king worthy. So Noxus is going to be training here in the Room of Spirit and Time.
In the hyperbolic time chamber.
Yeah, until he's strong enough to be the king.
Oh, okay.
A time when the crystal shall have shed the entirety of its light unto the ring.
Again, this is a thing that people did not pick up on, and it infuriates me. Read the text, people. I get angry when people say that, like, oh, 13 has a fantastic story, and it doesn't. It literally has no story.
Cursed with life eternal, whose immortality stems from the self-same scourge that wrought the demons. One so impure of body and soul was deemed unworthy of the crystal's light and forbidden to ascend.
He just rocks that fucking hat.
Mind twisted by spite and bent on revenge, the usurper came to bring darkness down upon our world. Only the true king, chosen by the crystal and guarded by his forebears, can end the accursed's madness.
Alright, so I think that was the important bits we needed to cover.
Okay.
The King of Kings shall be granted the power to banish the darkness, but the blood price must be paid. To cast out the usurper and usher in Dawn's light will cost the life of the chosen.
Okay. Seems fair, at least.
Sacrificed all for the king, so must the king sacrifice himself for all. Now enter into reflection that the
gives him like +5 to his charisma.
Yeah. So is the training you just kind of float here for a while?
Kinda. I mean, like, we don't see... Like, he's not actually... I don't think he's actually getting, like, training. He's just being, like, infused. It's like...
With the light or something.
Yeah, it's like a cocoon. He's being empowered by the crystal.
Ah.
I don't think I remember that particular cutscene in the end.
But Arden thinks he can still take you once you've received the light.
Well, Arden's counting on it. Like, Arden's whole deal is that he wants to validate, you know, his view on what happened. So he's making Noctis, you know, he's making sure Noctis gets his proper training so he can just smack him down.
Yeah, but I mean, that's... You think a lot of yourself if you think you can defeat the Chosen who's received the power, you know?
Well, see, this is the point where the game grows the beard.
Oh, okay. I mean, Arden better hope he's the hot stuff. Like,
Well, he's also... Well, aside from being insanely powerful, Arden's also immortal, so, I mean...
right.
I'd be pretty confident. And he's rocking that fucking hat.
Yeah.
I want DLC where I can wear Arden's outfit. I'll just take the hat, even.
Oh, wait.
And there's Umbra.
Yeah, who's that letter from?
Not from,
Not from what's
Not
it
from Luna.
Freya, yeah.
Be waiting. In Hanrat.
So I think I can cover the next bit before we have to end the video. Because I'd like the next video to be the final video.
Okay, cool.
But, I rather like this part.
Alright. Ah,
That's a cool photo.
yeah.
That's
Whoa.
that's a terrible photo.
What is that exploding there?
No, that's just like the floodlights. I can't even see
Yeah.
it. Prompt you drunk. Stop it. Just stop it.
Alright.
So, what they didn't tell Noctis was it was going to take a while for his training to be completed.
Okay.
So this is actually now, like, in the future.
Yeah, I realized that they used the beard to signify a large passage of time,
Exactly.
and I don't think they realized that beards grow in like a week.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, like, I'm very conservative about shaving. Like, I shave just enough to, you know, look presentable at the office.
yeah.
And, like, I start getting, like, beardy, like, in, like, less than 3 days.
Yeah.
Like, I think, like, 2.5 days is when is when I'm pretty beardy again.
Yeah.
But also remember that Noctis is Japanese-ish.
Oh, true,
And
true.
for Asians, you know, facial hair is a lot harder to
Yeah.
grow.
I mean, if you're Chinese, you just get the really long, thin thing directly out of the chin.
The Fu Manchu.
Yeah. Because all the White Lotus masters just have the really long Fu Manchu and nothing else, you know.
Yeah. So you'll notice the world's a little different now.
Yeah, it's dark.
Yes, there is no sunlight in the world.
Oh, it's the world of ruin. Wait, what happened?
Well, there was no Noctis to stop anything. Arden just said fuck the world and let all the
Okay.
demons go. Well, the world was already getting fucked, like, as we were playing the game.
Yeah.
People mention it's in passing that the nights are growing longer and the days, you know, sunlight is less frequent than it used to be.
So is this World of Ruin an homage to 6?
It is.
Okay.
Well, it's the same sort of deal where, like, this is the same world. This is that place where we bought the boat, remember? Way at the beginning of the game?
Yeah.
Yeah. But, it's changed a little bit.
I mean, the fact that they named it the World of Ruin, I assume, is, you know, a callback.
Yeah, it's Final Fantasy loves to do callbacks that are
Yeah.
only skin deep, but it's appropriate here because it's the same sort of situation where
Exactly.
our protagonist has been out of it for a bit, just like Celis was, and now that we're back into things, everything's gone to shit.
Yeah.
Look, tonberries.
Ah, cool.
They
Wait,
will-
do they one-shot you if they stab you?
They don't one-shot you, but they will fuck me up.
Okay.
So, yeah, we're just gonna run past all these crap.
All right.
I think that's the intended thing to do. Also, I got bad grades. Mom and Dad are gonna be very sad. But yeah, I tried fighting my way through all this shit, and it was just tedious the first time I played this.
Right.
Also, fuck hobgoblins. They're
Huh.
incredibly annoying to fight.
Ah,
He threw a rock at me. Oh, also Umbra's following us around.
if this was Breath of the Wild, you'd still be getting sniped with rocks.
Oh, but so something cool. So best girl, Aranea.
Yes.
This is actually where you can. This is the segment of the game where you can glitch the game into letting her stay on your team forever.
Oh, cool.
Because I mean, I think they get into it. Like, I think they get into it once we get the next plot dump. But she and her buddies, you know, they actually went and formed their mercenary company, and they're basically like a disaster relief kind of thing.
Is that a giant lava golem?
Yes, it is. That's the Demon Wall.
Oh.
Another Final Fantasy staple.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, Demon Wall will fuck you up. And there's also apparently no reward. Oh, well, we're gonna. That fucked me up enough to trigger a summon condition. So
Oh, neat.
we're gonna see if I can kill him with the summon. If not, then fuck it.
Ah, Leviathan's the coolest.
But yeah, so she and her buddies fly around on their airship and they fight demons. And sometimes when we get into a battle with demons, they will fly by and she'll drop down and join our party temporarily
Oh, neat.
and help us fight the demons. It's purely a flavor thing and she leaves afterwards, but I think it's cool. And I guess somehow you can use that thing and like glitch her into staying in your team.
Nice. Oh, God.
He's just like glitching through the. Look how much damage.
What? Forget that.
Yeah, see, it did like nothing.
Oh, there's a second one. Oh, is the tunnel...
I think.
is the tunnel his habitation?
Yeah,
He can-
yeah, I
he
think-
can just pop out of any angle.
Yeah, exactly. I think he can just pop out of the walls, so you just
Okay.
kind of have to like run. But Noctis runs pretty slow when he's in combat, which is annoying. But it's okay.
Oh, you can't do the refill glitch in combat?
I think I can, but I was using the auto run,
Okay.
the auto sprint, just to keep from having to push the button a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah, back to auto sprinting. Fucking. There you go.
Friggin' 2 miles.
It's okay. We don't have to run the whole way.
Oh. I was like, it's gonna take
Yeah.
forever.
But I think this is a really effective like way to introduce you to the world. You know, you have the far out waypoint, and it slowly dawns on you like, oh fuck, I got to run through the demon infested countryside.
Yeah.
This is also the bit where that flare attack that Prompto can do becomes really, really handy, because now there's no natural sunlight.
Is that a car?
That's a car.
Hey, is that the bros?
That is not the Brodus.
Oh. Just assume it's gonna stop. Oh, okay. Well.
I hear monsters. We should get the fuck out.
Yeah. It's me, Take. My grandpa served the Amicidia family.
Remember the little kid?
Oh, that's the kid?
Yeah, he's all grown up.
Wow, it's been a long time.
It's been a while.
No way. Yes way.
I don't pick up
Welcome
dirty
back, Your
Mexicans.
Majesty.
The demons stole my instruments. I have not been able to play.
Yes, sir. That's right. Huh? Just a second. Said he wants to have a word with you. He can have it in person. He said you can have it in person. Okay. We should be there shortly, sir. Wow. I can't tell you how good it is to see you again. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't notice that. He's got the cactars on his dashboard.
Guess I've got
Oh, dude.
10 years.
That's cool.
There's a quest. I forget if we did it, but there's a quest where you can give him cactar figurines because he's a big fan of them.
Ah,
I wonder if all the ones you give him show up there. That'd be great.
For Miss Cindy.
all
You
right.
know,
So
back at the garage.
the demons and humans are kind of
When she needs a little extra muscle out of her,
cohabiting
she
the
gives him a
world
call.
now.
I mean, it's more like the humans are resisting them,
Oh,
but they don't really
speaking
have. You know, the humans are holding off as best they can.
Oh, the humans are on the decline.
Yeah, it's like a Terminator or Judgment Day kind of situation.
Oh, okay. Wait, what the hell is that?
It's been nothing
Stuff.
but nighttime
Oh, what?
once.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Those are
Stalin
demons.
still has
Huh.
light thanks to the power plant, so just about everyone's taken refuge there.
But they're purdy.
Everyone
Yeah,
else has
that
been
looks
abandoned.
nice.
Demons moved in, forcing the people to move out. People still swing by the garage at Hammerhead from time to time, but it usually isn't for repairs.
Yeah, Hammerhead is like the local like bastion of humanity right now.
Okay.
Because they have like big floodlights and stuff to, and also that's where the bros congregate.
I like how all the demons use bioluminescence now that the world is dark.
Kicking all right.
I don't remember there being so many of these particular demons everywhere.
It's cool.
I remember being a lot more balanced when I first played this,
Since he moved out to Lestalo.
but maybe I just didn't notice. But those are all. I mean, those are all the bomb.
Yeah, the
enemies.
bombs of different elements.
Yeah, yeah.
But I mean, the big guys light their swords up and
Said it just wouldn't be the same anywhere else. That sounds like
they're just driving along, you know. Don't mind us. Everything's fine.
I mean, the headlights keep them away, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, we can eventually get headlights for our car that do that. So I imagine that, I mean, they don't explain it, and obviously it's because plot, but if I were going to headcanon it, I would say that the headlights on the car are those kinds
Yeah.
that are strong enough to keep the demons away.
They're, yeah, like ultraviolet headlights or something.
Yeah.
He tries to impress Miss Cindy, but she's already married to her
So
work.
Prompto's still striking out with Cindy.
Man, I believe. You got to keep trying, Prompto.
Listen, he said if anything, he's more used to the dark.
And see, the interesting thing here is that now Ignis never got his sight back, but
Huh.
he just kept on hunting demons until it until it stopped becoming an issue.
Cool.
So when we get him back, Ignis can fight again now.
The three of them together nowadays. They still work as a team every once in a while, but each has his own set of tasks to keep him busy. Is that so?
He can also walk like a normal person again.
Ah,
So no more, hey, maybe you should wait for Ignis to catch you.
I'm so happy to see you. Don't worry, I won't be going.
oh, okay, so they've got the ultraviolet floodlights everywhere.
Please
Yeah.
don't hesitate to.
At this point, also, if you want to go back and do side questing, you can use Umbra to go back into your memories,
Huh.
which takes you to the pre-fucked world map.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the mechanism for which the game allows you to go back and revisit the open world stuff, should you wish to.
Cool.
We could not do that during that whole chapter 13 sequence.
Right, because that was like an instance or whatever.
Yeah. Well, the game explicitly tells you can't use Umbra during this bit.
Hey,
Hey, that's all you have to say for yourself after all this time.
Sorry, I meant hola.
it's you. It's really you.
Ah, Prompto's got a cool beard.
You kept us waiting.
Prompto's the best.
It's not a cool beard. It's,
That's a cool beard.
it's like a douchey little goatee.
Not like I wanted to.
Noctis actually looks really Mexican with that.
I
beard.
know, right?
Like, it's crazy.
It's awesome. Yeah, he's got like the little thin like mustache and beard and everything.
Yeah.
It looks awesome. Alright, so assuming I can save here, we'll save and we'll just pick it up in the next video. And then the final battle.
Did
will
Ignis
begin.
change his shades?
No.
Those look different.
No, I think they're the same. They're being...
It's just the light, I guess.
Yeah, the light's reflecting in his eyes.
Okay.
Oops.
Alright, there you go.
Alright. And then, remind me to buy some fucking Phoenix Downs.
Okay. Cool.
I think I'll do that between videos.